It's the Rooms to Go Memorial Day sale. Right now, save big on your choice of 5-piece dining sets from the Sofia Vergara collection. Each just $8.88 or $15 a month, interest-free. Shop and save during the Rooms to Go Memorial Day sale. Flying Viper 6 Skyview Network, powered by Jiffy Lube Multicare. Radar showing one severe thunderstorm warning right now in Barnwell County, moving northeast. Damaging winds, the main threat. Rest of the area quiet. Coming up at 7 o'clock, partly sunny, a stray storm, 81 degrees.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 6, saying farewell to a legend. Chief Meteorologist George Meyers retiring after more than 3 decades of bringing you your most accurate forecast.
Tonight, as we say goodbye, we'll hear from our good friend, and we'll have a few surprises, too. News Channel 6 at 6 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is Wjbf News Channel 6 at 6.
I'm glad that we're sitting beside each other for this one.
Me too. We had to break our pandemic rules, and we've been in the, as we said, we've been in the same room for 12 weeks anyway. But we needed to be close for this.
We're so glad you've joined us. I'm Jenny Montgomery.
I'm Brad Means. We have so much to share with you on George Meyers' big day. That's coming up first. We do have some news to get to. On the heels of President Trump urging state governors to reopen houses of worship, an Augusta church gearing up for a big service tonight. News Channel 6's Wes Cooper, live at the Exchange Club Fairgrounds. Wes, I know you spoke to a woman with Trumpet in Zion Fellowship who said that service is going to go on.
Right, Brad, good evening. The service should start at 7:30. This is the big tent where the service will be happening. Seats have been arranged so people can be socially distant. Several seats have a X marked on them so people won't sit there, and even some rows have been roped off so people won't sit in those rows. Tonight's worship service is hosted by Trumpet in Zion Fellowship. It's part of their annual crusade. It's been going on here at the fairgrounds since the 1980s. The church plans to have services at this tent every night until May 29th, and today is their first service. Now, we have spoken with the city. Augusta Mayor Hardy Davis says he did not authorize these church services and that the city will be looking into this and they will not stand by with these services happening. In Augusta, Wes Cooper, WJBF News Channel 6.
Wes, thank you. It's giving...
Couple of warnings going on right now. Barnwell, Allendale County, severe thunderstorm warnings rolling off to the east at about 40 miles an hour. Watch out for Lincoln, McCormick, Edgefield, Saluda, but the danger's gone for you. Zoom into Bamberg and Barnwell counties. Look at Allendale and Barnwell. This sliding off to the east, so Barnwell coming your way with some heavy rain and some gusty winds. Allendale, a storm over Martin on 125, also rolling eastward. Allendale, you're not under this warning, so you'll miss out on the heavy stuff, but those of you in eastern Allendale County coming your way. Look outdoors, sunshine right now, Bobby Jones Expressway. Current temperature holds 89, winds variable 3. Complete weekend forecast coming up in a second. Brad and Jenny.
Thanks, George. Another round of free coronavirus testing in Augusta today.
We're going to take you there and show you why organizers believe this testing is so important when News Channel 6 at 6 continues. First, though, more well wishes for Chief Meteorologist George Meyers as we celebrate his retirement on News Channel 6 at 6.
Hey George, sorry I'm not there for your last day. This was a vacation planned long in advance, but probably for the best because I don't do goodbyes very well anyway. What I will say is that I have not enjoyed working with anyone more than I've enjoyed working with you in my career. And this isn't goodbye. This is we can now continue our baseball discussions without the news getting in the way from now on. In the meantime, happy retirement. You deserve every single bit of happiness and relaxation coming your way.
Now at Fire Station 1 on Broad Street. We'll let you know the details when we get them.
A local MCG graduate being honored at the White House today for her work fighting the virus. She's Dr. Rebecca DiCarlo, one of only 20 students across the country invited for a special ceremony to be personally congratulated by the president. Dr. DiCarlo helped out with the Coastal Health Department's contact tracing efforts and helped come up with a training manual that's been adopted by health districts across Georgia.
As this happened for every graduate this year, they haven't really had the opportunity to have a graduation, and I just feel so lucky that I'm going to have this little bit of a graduation, which is it's just, I'm so incredibly honored, and that my parents are going to be able to be there, and I just feel so incredibly lucky.
Dr. DiCarlo will be the first female school resident at Atrium Health up in Charlotte.
Gosh, and get ready, everybody, for George's last
Oh, I
forecast.
can't believe it.
Yeah, this has been, though, a super long goodbye. You've had to endure 2 hours of news so far, 30 minutes left to go, give or take. And a lot of memories, though.
Yes, and with my best friends.
Thank you,
I'll
Tom.
tell you,
Appreciate you.
I'll tell you, it's been great.
But there is weather to come, and there are comments from your colleagues to come as well throughout this newscast.
Hi, George, it's Dee. And Meyers. We just want to say thank you for always being a part of our lives. I can remember growing up and watching you with my grandmother and my relatives, and we all truly appreciate you. We just want to say that we will miss you, but we appreciate you so much. Thanks for always being the calm in the storm, providing the sunshine on cloudy days, and for letting Pierce come bug you in the weather office every time he visits the station. And we wish you the best. Take care. I'm not going to say goodbye. It's so long. We'll see you soon.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Take a look outdoors. Jiffy Lube Skyview Network. Lots of sunshine over downtown Augusta, where elsewhere some big storms have been brewing, especially our northern counties. Now over towards Barnwell and Allendale. We'll take a look in a second. Coming up tonight, partly cloudy, some scattered showers, and of course a stray storm or two. Temperatures will be in the 70s pretty much for everybody once we get an hour or so past sunset. Winds will be calm. Right now you'll see rain-cooled 70s. Northern counties a 69 after a big storm at Saluda. 89 here at Augusta. Aiken, you got wet. You're at 82. But here across Waynesboro, Louisville, south to Swainsboro and Millen, dry and 90s. Now the storms are moving on towards Barnwell and Allendale counties. Here's a satellite shot. Lots of sunshine today. Watch the clouds pop here over northeastern Georgia, the upstate into the Midlands of South Carolina. Also some storms to our west right now. And as we zoom in and take a look at the two-state, most of the activity at the moment from Columbia north up towards North Carolina, and numerous severe thunderstorm warnings along the Georgia-Alabama border. Here at home, we'll take a look. Relatively quiet except for a few active spots. Barnwell and Allendale counties, there you'll see warnings underway. These storms rolling eastward at about 30 miles an hour. So Barnwell, this is bearing down on you. The main threat, damaging thunderstorm winds, and also just to the south along Highway 125 over Martin, a big-time storm, and this is rolling east as well. Allendale, you're not in this warning, but just to the north of Allendale along 278, this storm will push and produce those damaging thunderstorm winds. So coming up tonight, we'll see those hit-and-miss showers continuing. At 10, still some showers and storms about. At midnight, a few lingering showers, an isolated storm. Then we clear out and look for lots of sunshine to return as we head towards the upcoming weekend. So tomorrow, wake up to partly sunny skies, maybe a shower at the coast. By noon, we're at partly sunny 85, 91 for your high. Hit-and-miss showers in the afternoon, winds west at 5. And the 7-day forecast, scattered showers Sunday and Monday. Temperatures middle 80s to low 90s. Then dry for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with high temperatures in the middle and upper 80s. And now the final umbrella I will ever give away. But there's still a couple crates of them left in the basement, so don't despair.
Who
Here
does
it
it
is.
go to? The
Today's
final
winner,
one.
Elaine Pryor, Augusta, Georgia. Elaine, congratulations. You've won a George Said It Would umbrella.
It's like your neighbor or your best friend, isn't it?
Sure. No, it isn't. No. Fair and square here at the Big Six.
Well, we are proud and happy to welcome a new member to the News Channel 6 family.
That's right. Tim Miller is here from Columbia, the new chief meteorologist of WJBF News Channel 6 as of 6:30, Tim, and not a minute sooner. Not a minute sooner. But we're great to have you here, and I've had a chance to meet Tim, and what a wonderful man he really is. And he knows his weather, he loves the area, and we're glad to have you here.
And he knows his colors. He's wearing the blue and yellow. Got your colors on.
Gracious. I'm just so thrilled and honored to be here. And in one day, my voice is going to crack. I've been answering the phone for hours, right? People want to talk to George. And I tell you, I'm changing my name to Tim Meyers. I want to be your brother. I mean, it's been, the outpouring is just tremendous. I'm so honored to be a part of it all.
Well, Tim comes to us
Pleasure
from
here.
WIS, just one television market to the east of us, so many of you may know him, and I know we're thrilled that you get to keep watching him here. Tim, glad you're with us.
Thank you so much.
And we're glad to have so many people in the studio with us today. This is a very special night for us. And coming up, we have a lot of really exciting stuff to share with you. We're going to talk about the things we're going to miss about this guy right here, George Meyers.
Left behind quite a legacy, but he won't leave behind one thing. George Ascala out there somewhere with a special tribute next.
Well, George, let me say this as somebody who has been there, who has left television. Don't run for mayor. Enjoy your retirement. Enjoy every day of it. Stay active. Keep your mind busy. But most of all, do everything you can to cherish those great memories from working all those decades at Channel 6. You'll come to appreciate that in some of your times in your retirement. Just enjoy life. We've enjoyed having you and knowing you.
Ready to forecast Good Morning Augusta, weekday mornings from 4:30 to 7 on News Channel 6. The WJBF News Channel 6 Sports Desk is brought to you by John Foy and Associates.
Knowing your rights is half the battle.
By George, we are going to miss him. Rain, snow, sleet, or gloom of night never stopped our George Meyers from keeping us informed on what Mother Nature was throwing our way.
So true. George said it would. Now it's time to heat wave goodbye. But there's one last thing out there somewhere with George Escala.
Beautiful day on the Riverwalk. Our favorite weatherman has done it again.
You have, George. Beautiful day, sunshine, brisk, cool air. I love it.
George Meyers, the master meteorologist. He's been providing accurate, dependable weather forecasting for more than 35 years.
I think George has been an outstanding weatherman.
I've been with George for most of his time on the air here at Channel 6. Never seen him make a single mistake.
We'll take a look right here at 11. God, nabbit.
Okay, one. But people forgive and forget.
I like George. George said it would.
Maybe Mr. Meyers' most popular promotion is the famous George Said It Would umbrella. People love them. Let a smile be your umbrella.
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to win one of his umbrellas. My wife's been in the contest for quite some time.
The George Said It Would umbrellas have been around for years. So for a couple of decades, viewers have been cherishing the classic keepsake.
How is my umbrella? I don't have an umbrella.
You know, the George Said It Would umbrella, as seen on TV. Did you get an umbrella?
I need an umbrella.
We've seen the highs and the lows, but George, you can't retire. There's work to do. People are still empty-handed. And George can't leave until Stacy gets an umbrella.
Yes, that is true.
He'll be missed. A big smile for George Meyers. And that smile is going to have to be your umbrella. Out there somewhere in Augusta, George Escala, WJBF, News Channel 6.
I can retire a happy man. I've been featured in an Out There Somewhere.
That's it.
George Escala, my dream come true.
And you have your own George Said It Would umbrella, and I don't want to open it inside because isn't that bad luck? Not right before your retirement, but this has been signed by everyone in the building.
Kidding.
It's your own George Said It Would umbrella.
Oh, that is too cool. I'm going to open it. I don't care. Look at that. It's signed by everybody. Isn't that great? Look at that. Oh.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank
Absolutely.
You. That's great. That's great.
And it's in Sharpie marker, so if it rains, it'll stay. We'll be right back.
.com.
At Ashley Home Store, we're excited to safely open our doors to the local community.
Take a look at your radar. Some warnings still underway in Barnwell and Bamberg counties. These storms producing dangerous thunderstorm winds. Those of you in Barnwell, Allendale, and the city of Martin coming your way. Then we'll see a few more showers later on this evening. With that, my final look at the WJBF radar and my final forecast. And as all old retirees say, it's really gone by quick the past 35 years. And it's been because of you folks here that I've hung around this long. Those of the folks here in the building and those of you watching at home, so many folks across the area have made me feel so welcome for so many years. And there's been folks behind the scenes you never see on TV. The directors and the producers who put the show on TV, they're in my ear every night telling me where to stand, speed up, slow it down, get out of the way, get off camera. Without those guys, I couldn't have got this job done at all. The anchors I've worked in, what a tremendous weather team of John and Alex and Micah. They've always been there for me, especially recently. No matter what I've asked Alex, Micah, and John on a spur of the moment, they've done. And usually they do what I'm thinking I should ask them before I ask, if you know what I'm saying. They're always on the ball. So John and Mike and Alex are going to miss you guys. And John, we've been through a whole lot together the past many years. Good times, bad times, fun times. I am going to miss you. And John Hart and Dee Griffin, I've been anchoring them at 5:30 and 4:30 and 10 for years. And Dee, I appreciate your tremendous upbeat personality. My only regret with John, I never stumped him in Atlanta Braves trivia. The guy's unbelievable. And Brad and Jenny, my first memory of Jenny back in 1995. She was about 13 months pregnant, sprinting across the studio with a box full of tapes. And I said, who is this woman? And she was a lowly assistant producer. Now she's anchoring. And Brad, my first memory of you, I think it was Christmas of '98. The station would hold a Christmas party for the kids, and you were Santa Claus. And Brad was the funniest Santa Claus I'd ever seen. The kids' eyes were popping. They'd never seen a Santa like Brad. But you guys are the greatest. And of course, you folks watching, I appreciate you so much. You've been so kind and so generous, especially during this past year. Your cards and letters and emails and phone calls. It's just overwhelming. And I've read every one of those cards and emails 2 or 3 times. I couldn't answer them all, but you folks mean the world to me out there. And you've given me over the years much more than I've given you. And I love you very, very much. And I love all these folks here as well very, very much. The very best people in the world here at News Channel 6 and across Georgia, Carolina. I will definitely miss you.
Well, George, we are going to miss you so much. It has been an honor and a privilege to work with you. And Brad and I have taped our goodbyes. They are online. You can see them online. We knew we couldn't do this live. But I love you, and I wish you all the best. And I'm so glad that Amy is here. You have family here with you here. And it is just wonderful. A lot of folks are in the studio, and they're going to come get up behind us here too.
That's great. All these folks out here, yes. Familiar faces I've been with for years, yes.
Yeah, I just echo what Jenny said, George.
Around.
As the News Channel 6 team assembles here, we just want to thank you for your 36 years of service. Your influence on the station will never be forgotten. Your legacy lives forever. And your impact on me as an individual, as a man, as a father, is just absolutely something I could never put a value on. George, you are a shining example. You're a rock of a man.
I appreciate your kind words. I really do. And I love all of you guys very, very much. There's no words to express how I feel about these people right here. They are the very, very best. And so are you out there. Love you very much. Bye-bye.
We love you. George Meyers.